guys, so I am trying to make home-styled, homemade sushi. So this is something that
Sushi? You said sushi, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you'll see, I'm using biscuits for this. Not seaweed, not shrimp, not anything seafood. It's biscuits.
And we're making sushi.
Yes.
And you're rolling them up. You cut the biscuits up and you're rolling them up into little things.
Well, like at first I was making them just like over here. As you can see, I've rolled them up flat because these are the outside. And what I'm doing is I'm making this as basically the seaweed, which is the outside layer. And since there's one biscuit left, and those biscuits are gonna shrink, they kind of shrink when I put them on the platter. I decided to use this to just put them on so it's coated and it's thick. But I'm just getting started. I don't know if these are gonna be good or not. So
Okay, and this is your own recipe.
this is my recipe.
This is just straight out of the head of Grace.
Yes.
Okay, nothing else.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get after
All right. So I want to explain how I made these rolls. Of course, I'm not strong enough to rip those biscuits open with my bare hands like I thought it would be. But I grabbed a knife and I started cutting, and that didn't work as planned either. So then I just decided.
But you haven't cut yourself yet, have you?
No.
Okay, that's perfect as planned.
I ended up just cutting the edges and combining them, because the first one, it might have been the best, but I made it work. So on the last biscuit, you would flatten it too, make sure it's kind of good. Just make sure it looks good.
Okay.
But I will say these balls, I didn't want to waste that last biscuit, especially if it's not going to be thick enough. Even though I tried that, it wasn't thick enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled them up into balls to make sure that those are big enough and thick enough.
All right.
So we're gonna test this out.
So are these just decorative pieces?
No,
Okay.
I'm mushing them into them,
Mushing them in. Okay, mush them in. So we're mushing.
especially if there's any holes somewhere.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay, yeah. So, guys, I changed the plans. Instead of using rice, we're going to use pretzels. Because I'm not cooking 30 minutes of rice. So I put pretzels in a plastic Ziploc bag.
Did you close it?
Yes. Wait, no.
Okay.
Wait.
Don't
Yes.
get it all the air out, or else you're gonna pop it. Or leave it up cracked just a little bit.
Yeah, probably correct. And mush it. We will figure out later what's going to be in the middle. I can tell you it's not going to be chicken. So, as you can see, I crunched it
Start
up.
over.
Huh?
Go. Now go.
As you can see, this is crunched up. Really, really crunched. So once these biscuits are done, we're going to put this on. But before that, I want to get started before they completely melt. And melt this butter, and then we'll spread it on the biscuits before and after. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll get started on that.
Okay.
Alright, so my dad showed me a tip of rolling the pretzels on so I can cook that. And I'm just going to rub that butter on and roll, just spread it on.
Just kind of dab it, baby.
Yeah, I just learned that. Okay. Flip it over and dab more. And I will say it might be best, I'm not sure, to just put more than one layer on the bottom instead of the top. Because if there's more layers on the bottom, it might taste good. I don't know.
A lot of Buddha.
Hey, I like butter.
Okay.
Next roll.
Next roll. Rolling it in.
And sprinkle.
And I hope you wash those butt scratchers.
I have. I've washed them 3 times.
Three times today?
Since I've started.
Oh, well, good for you. Look at you. You're learning.
Well, I know nobody wants my dirty fingers, which
Yeah, I don't want your dirty fingers.
God knows where they've been.
Yeah, you do. You know exactly where they've been. Scratching that butt.
No, not today.
You hadn't scratched your butt today?
No.
Not one time.
Maybe some other place.
Oh, Lord. Alright, well, you got about 5 more to go.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Alright, so my dad taught me another tip to just roll and press. It's really up to you to roll and press. Another thing is if you don't want all your pretzels to fall off, then I would dab them when you're putting the butter on. And I can tell you right now, they smell delicious. I just want to eat them right now.
Butter and pretzels and biscuit dough smell delicious.
Yes. So apparently these are not going to turn out sushi.
I didn't ever think it was going to be sushi. This is, you called it sushi.
I was thinking like a little roll of meat, but that didn't work out.
And rice. We can put hot dog wieners in there next time. It'll be like the pig in a blanket.
No, these are going to smell amazing and they're going to taste amazing, so we don't need no.
That's what we ought to do. Little hot dog wieners in that with some cheese and then pretzels.
We don't need some hot dog wieners to ruin a meal like this.
That would have been good. Put some chili in there, some Wolf Brand chili. What you doing now? Just adding some more pretzels?
Well, this one didn't have much pretzels.
Ah, press it in there though. You gotta press them in good. And then I think you're ready to bake. You're just gonna bake them how the biscuit can said, about 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? You want me to help you with the oven?
I want to press these. So that
What are you gonna press them for?
I have no idea.
Alright. So, you get them?
Yeah.
It appears they are done.
Well, first we have to check the middle. Because I don't want my. Can you hand me that
I
toothpick?
think they're done. You don't check biscuits with a toothpick. They're golden brown. They're done.
Alright. Well, one other thing. We have leftover butter, and I think y'all all know where I'm going, especially if I name them BPB, Buttery Pretzel Biscuits.
Buttery pretzel biscuits.
We just need to give it that fresh, shiny look.
Let's see.
See? Yummy. Or the drizzle. See?
These could be amazing.
And this could be bad, but I'm trusting my instincts. My heart's going for not only amazing, life-changing.
Life change. Alright. Well, let's let them cool and then we'll get into it.
Wait, this might be my favorite meal.
Your favorite meal.
Yes.
Even though this is the middle, right?
Yes.
And no wieners are inside.
No.
Alright. Well, 5 people in this household, 6 biscuits. That's a good meal.
I get the second one.
Oh, you get 2. All the rest of us get 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone's not going to get the biggest, though.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm
All right.
ready.
Taste test.
What's it taste like? Does it taste like a biscuit?
I actually thought there's going to be like life-changing. It's just a crunchy biscuit. And these were butter.
So it's just a crunchy biscuit, that's it?
No,
Nothing special about it?
there's butter.
Okay. Was it good or not?
It was good. Bow and pray.
Gotta bow and pray.
Dear Lord, I come to you today to ask you just bless us and nourish our bodies, Lord. I ask that you just make sure that we keep on getting these crazy ideas. Lord, I love you and I praise you. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Alright, you guys. So, this is the finished touch. And let's get everyone's review. Tara first.
Why me?
Tell us how you eat it.
Okay. Well, it's good. It tastes like a crescent roll with pretzels, and I don't like the pretzels on top, but it's pretty good.
Alright, Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up. And a ho. Daddy?
Well, I didn't know if it's a ho hum, but it tastes like a biscuit.
No, it tastes buttery.
It tastes buttery, like a buttered biscuit with some pretzels.
So it's good?
It's outstanding.
Thank you.
Life changing, you might say.
No, it's just a crunchy biscuit.
Oh, it's not life changing, it's just crunchy. It's
Mom?
I think it's really good. I like the pretzel crunch to it.
Fine.
Gives it some texture.
I'm surprised no one noticed the buttery.
Very buttery.
Alright, well, I think this is good. You've already seen me try it, but yeah. Adios.